Good evening. Welcome to the Mancunian way. Manchester City back on breaking records again. Breaking another record. 6 out of 6. First time ever for the club. 6 out of 6. And the youngsters shone so bright. And somebody else shone very bright as well tonight. And I'm going to bring someone in who's going to have to eat a lot of humble pie tonight because he's told everyone that he's a crap player. And other people said he looked like Yaya Toure tonight. Evening, Alan. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Alan's not there. Hey, Alan's not here, ladies and gents. I don't know what's happened with him. Alan, you right, leave and come back because your thing is awful.
I have to start my internet again because I'm have to start my internet again, mate.
All right, no worries. I'll go through the comments and get your Nunes excuses in now because you're going to need them. Yeah. Good evening, all. Hope we are well tonight. The youngsters shone in Belgrade as a put. Smash that thumbs up. It really does help your channel. And if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are edging ever so closer to that 3,000 subscribers mark. FIFA's put, I'm on a break from live. No worries, mate. Life comes first. I've just come in and say, Calvin, it's a good way to say goodbye. We'll say that. Stephen Bennett, 8 up Blues. Hamilton scored the living daylights. He did scare him. Scared him big time. Well played to all, especially the kids. Top of the class. Give them a gold sticker. Hey, by the way, new record as well. First English club to have 2 under-21 players in the starting 11 in a Champions League game. But Pep doesn't do youngsters. I don't know what to say to that. Chris, good win away from home. Our young lads, even though we were still sloppy at the back. Man of the match performance from Nunes with his runs in the middle as a 10. Was unlucky not to score. He was. Nunes was terrific tonight. Alan is going to have to so own this. Nunes, man of the match. Bosnia Mon Amis. Thank you, Caribbean. Calvin, good pen, but the other stuff he was poor. Yeah, I'm going to try and be not going in. We're all in for Musiala. We are all in for Musiala. It seems to be more Musiala than Wirtz. It will only be one of the two. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. Stuck at work, enjoy the waffle. Like I said, there ain't no waffle tonight because you ain't on it. Part of work looks like Andre wants to come. Be careful on that, Cade, because Fulham want him. Now, is there a game going on? I don't know. I've still not had confirmation that Andre is 100% on. Not saying I would know. I'm just saying that, yeah, I'm not sure about Andre. Really, I'm not. 1-0 Newcastle. Depends because PSG are pushing Dortmund at the moment. It may be irrelevant what Newcastle do tonight unless Dortmund can up their game against PSG tonight because PSG are hammering Dortmund at the moment. How that is still 0-0, I do not know. I'm going to bring Alan in. That better, mate?
I think so.
I know what was up here.
What?
Nunes decided to have a go at you.
He's found his standard, hasn't he? He's found his standard playing against a championship team. Here we go. He's playing against a championship side. He's found his standard. At last.
Is there any, so you're saying Calvin Phillips is lower than that then? Because other than the goal, he wasn't very good tonight, Alan.
Well, mate, look, I'm not going to say too much about Calvin because I wish him well when he moves. When he moves, when he moves.
Mate, I'm going to go for it.
Say goodbye to the fans tonight.
You just said Nunes.
I think he's been. Hang on. I think Phillips has been shafted by the club. I'll be honest with you because he's not given a chance. So I'm sorry, but I feel sorry for him. To be honest with you.
So who played better tonight, Nunes or Calvin?
Nunes played better, but he's played against a very.
So hang on. So you're telling me Calvin's low in your estimation, not mine. With your thinking, Calvin's a League One player then.
No, Kelvin's been shafted.
So many excuses. And that's
Kelvin's
not me
been shafted.
I'm trying to use Alan's logic on it was a championship side for Nunez, but Calvin wasn't the best tonight. But there you go. Has United ever won 6 out of 6? No, only Liverpool had ever done it, and we've now matched them. First time ever in the club's history tonight. 5 losses and 32 away, Champions League, freaking. And you know what, Patrick, how good was it tonight that we did pass ball? Nice controlled football.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. And for 70 minutes we did, and then we decided to fuck around and get lazy.
Jack, he was good tonight. Come on, Jack. Jack, give the devil his due. He was good tonight. He ran that midfield. Ran it. Even LB was putting other people. They thought, yeah, Torre come back. He was very good tonight. Come on. Yeah, he does need to improve his finishing. I agree with that. Evening, Paul. How are you? Big up to we're playing your lot in 2 weeks, I believe, when we come back. While I didn't watch all of it, let's not forget Red Star aren't going to blow people away. God, here we go. A more negative Nina.
Spot on, Pat. Championship team.
Right, okay then. We're using Pat's logic though, but Bob, Hamilton, and all them wouldn't have played.
Listen, I still got up at 4:45 this morning, 4:45 to watch it. Hey?
I just bloody hell, some of you are right negative minis. Big up, Martin. Great performance from the kids. Our academy is producing 18 out of 18. Spot on, Daniel.
Yeah.
Bob and Hamilton are class, and that's what we've got to remember tonight. We took a reserve team, but basically a half-cut team there tonight, and we did very well. You know, people on about, yes, it was more individual errors for the goals that we conceded, like Gomez. We'll talk about that. True. Thought Gomez did okay, but he was caught flat-footed on the second goal by Red Star. He wouldn't have played the kids exactly. Calvin Phillips tonight, even Buster was a better Phillips. I'm not going to go in on Phillips tonight because
no, I don't think
Phillips was at fault. No. I don't mean to be awful. Phillips was at fault for their first goal because he didn't trap the runner at all. And that's part of his problem. He's not learned the way. He's a nice guy. He's a very, very good player. And I wish him all the best at his brand new football club. Wherever he ends up, I wish him all the best. It's just wrong player, wrong club. It just hasn't worked out. But listen, not many people go out with scoring a goal. And you could see what it meant to him. We didn't go over the top, but he applauded the City fans afterwards. And it was like, thank you, goodbye, see you later. And that's the way it's going to be. No one's got to go out with any harshness on Calvin Phillips. Nobody else. It hasn't worked out. He wasn't ready for the Manchester City role. He wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, but that's the club's fault as well, not just his.
KP was a pity penalty. We know he was a pity. Yeah, but come on, bloody hell, Jack. You're in a right mood tonight, you. Need Newcastle out there, a big threat in this competition. I wish them all the best, but they're not a threat, mate. Yes, Marta. I'm loving it. Ori Lodge, Summer Greens. Hello, everyone. Hello, Julie. I hope you are well. I'd rather have Peter Andre than Calvin Phillips. Hello, Blue Heart. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Adam Martin, I've told you I'm not the ITK, mate. Nunez was all right, made a lot of wrong decisions, but at least there are signs of life. Bloody hell, everyone's just having a right whinge tonight. Alan, give him a break. Alan's never giving Nunez a break. He just hates him. Whatever reason, he hates him. He didn't have the name Dino or Kimichio or Musialio or whatever behind his name. So he was no good for Alan. He wasn't 100 million quid. He didn't come from Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. So Alan just doesn't like him because Alan plays FIFA. Evening goal, great win for the kids. Alan wants superstars.
I don't play FIFA.
You want superstars.
I want Musiala. He can go then.
Who can go? Alan, we're trying to make the squad bigger, not bloody make it smaller. What are you on about at all?
I'm sorry. If I'd be standing tonight, Mate, he found
Good
his
win,
standard
and
tonight.
well done to the academy lads. Alan, do you know what? I hate saying this on camera, mate, but you've become like a United fan. Spoiled little brat. Whether you like it or not, mate, I promise I was never going to say it on camera to you.
Mate,
but I'm saying it on camera
now. Martin, I'm joking. Don't worry.
Kate said he's not been given a chance because he's shit. Phillips absolutely shocking, Alan. He's not even close to the standard. Nunes needs to improve in the final third. Could say that about a lot of players, though, Jack. Yeah, good showing from the kids. Nunes did good. That penalty goal probably is goodbye from Phillips. Yeah, disappointed in Phillips' performance, though. Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive on it, though. More Manchester clubs smashing records this season. Our defence was absolutely crap yet again because it was come on, Jack. Sergio Gomez play, mate.
I got Martin. What I will say is we did get done over the top again. The balls going over the top. We were getting caught all the time.
Right. Well, let's go through the team then.
Yeah.
Let's go through the team because everyone's having a bloody whinge. Deary me. Deary me. Right. So the lineups of Manchester City. Red Star, or is I got told to call them Savina Sversa, or FK Savina Sversa, was Glazer, Nikolovic, Zizek, Spajic, Dragic, Olienka, Kanga, Mihailovic, Hwang Hee-beom, Bukhara, and Ndie. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a round of applause. I'm going to give you a round of applause for pronouncing all those names. I thought this would be
Manchester City lineup was Stefan Ortega, Rico Lewis, John Stones, Akanji, and Gomez. Like I said, Lewis and Gomez aren't starting fullbacks normally. Calvin Phillips in the midfield with Kovacic, with Mika Hamilton, Nunes and Grealish, and Oscar Bob up top. On the bench for City was Walker, Ruben Diaz, Ake, Rodri, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Gabardio, Carson, Foden, Alien, Soso, who got on, and Grant. So, yes, there was a lot of resting tonight and a lot of everything else. The actual statistics of the game were as follows, considering, everyone's saying we were playing a League Two team. Red Star at 31%, City 69%. They had 11 shots to our 10, 6 on target. We had 3 on target, 2 corners apiece. They committed 21 fouls and 9 fouls to City. So, Alan, what did you make? Was you happy with that starting 11 to begin with?
Yeah, yes, I was actually, because I wanted to see some of the kids, which we did. And I thought you had a sprinkle of experience in there as well. So I was fairly happy. I knew they would make changes, and I wanted to see some kids to see how they would do. So, yes, I was happy.
Can't agree with Alan this time. Calvin has had loads of time to prove himself in training and on the pitch. I feel for him, but that's life in a top team, mate. Got a point. He's got a point. Blue out, I agree. He has got a point, Alan. He's had 18 months.
Yeah. We bought him, so we got to share the blame. Yeah,
I understand that, Alan. But when we bought him, he was very good. And then for some reason, he's just, I don't know what it was, whether he's just deer in the headlight, rabbit in the headlight. I don't know. Defense wasn't shit tonight, Jack. I think the defense was makeshift tonight, is what it was.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you very much. Stones was able to run some more minutes into his legs. That was good. First time 3 players ever scored their first goal for City in one game. It was. I'm over the moon. Me and you need words, Alan.
Hello, mate. How are you?
So getting it at 11 o'clock. Blue out, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, if you want to know, there's a Twitter space at 11 where Alan's going to get owned by a certain somebody. Phillips, nice lad, but not a City player. I've heard Phillips is going to Liverpool. I've heard a few. Tommy was talking about Juventus being the favourite. He favours Juventus, but Juventus don't want an obligation to buy. They just want to loan him and then look at a permanent in the summer. Deal. City don't want that. City they'll loan him, but with an obligation to buy. They don't just want to loan him with the chance of coming back. They want to loan him with the fee already set. And that's where Juventus, so it's all right, Juventus and Newcastle I heard were the same as well. They just want a loan. Nobody wants to commit money on him.
No.
So we'll have to see. But there are a list. No, as far as I read earlier on, this was from told me, no English clubs have actually put an official bid in for him. Hi, Martin. Happy for the win. Oscar Bob deserves an Oscar for that goal. It will get into it all. It was impressive.
Yeah, it was good.
Best performance from the academy. I shed a tear for Calvin. The future is bright. The future is blue. Alvarez got some much needed rest, Juliet. Much needed rest. Phillips top bloke, but wrong hole, wrong peg. I hope someone's not read that the wrong way. But I totally agree with you, Stephen. I'm good. Thanks, Julie. Looking forward to the Club World Cup now. Got Palace on Saturday, first Blue Art. Crystal Palace. Got to clip those eagle wings. If you think Jake James's parking in knockout format isn't a threat, then you're having a laugh, Martin. But we can't get Newcastle in the next round. Can't get an English club, mate. Martinio, good evening, sub 2. How are you, legend? I'm pleased with the academy lads, but in truth, I don't think Red Star are that good, really. But still great to get their debuts. Need Newcastle gone. They are a threat. I'm not scared of Newcastle. I'll be honest with you. I think away from home, shambles. Away from home, they're a shambles.
Home,
yes. But away, if you get, this is the problem, if you get 2, 3, 4 goals, it depends how it works out because we'll finish top. So, but we won't get them anyway till the last 8. I think you can start getting English clubs. Don't think you can get English clubs in the next round. Blue Arch crew, but happy for them. There was talk of Copenhagen. I'd have a bit of Copenhagen in the next round. Oscar Bob will make it into the first team. I'm convinced. Special talent. I never talk about. We'll talk about that as well. I'm never going to say about who gets in the first team anymore. I've seen it so many times. I talked about McAtee, I talked about Palmer, and I talked about Lavia, and they all went. So, yeah, I never talk about. Has the Sergio Gomez has to leave? He's a piece of whoa. Calm down, Jack. Bloody hell! I thought it was great. Most enjoyable game of the season so far. Newcastle ain't a threat to City. Listen, Newcastle are a decent team. I'm just saying. I don't know. You should be scared of more teams in Newcastle. That's another language in the bag for Martin. Yes, get in. Pat's not here to judge me on it. I'm telling you, Newcastle get through tonight. They are contenders to win it. So we're Arsenal, it's wide open. And I think English clubs are the strongest. We'll agree to disagree on that one, mate. Looks like everyone very injury-free except maybe for Jack. Jack took a right clattering tonight. I was glad he went off at half-time.
He did. I didn't want to stay. We talked about that, didn't we, at half-time, Martin? He didn't have to get kicked.
He got kicked up and down the Dale tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Fulham is on the list, yes. But apparently now they want Andre. So this is what I mean. I don't know. This is what I mean. I think you're going to get merry-go-rounds for a bit. Personally, I'm not taking anything away from Calvin, but he's not found his feet with those. The lads have struggled. It happens. Of course it does. You're not going to sign superstars year in, year out. It just doesn't happen. You need soldiers as well. You need soldiers. Newcastle hope we get through, but I've no chance of winning it, says Michelle. Oscar Bob needs to stay around the team. He's a very good player. Happy for wee baby Bob. Wee baby Bob. No, it has to be a sell-out loan with an obligation to buy. That's what I've been told it needs to be. There are rounds. Yeah, no, I agree, but it depends who Newcastle get in the next round. Correct, Martin. One game at a time, as Paparoni tells us. Pepperoni. Hope Jack isn't too bad. We stuffed Newcastle 3-0. You did. Newcastle will have their players fit come February, and they'll have made signings. We need them out tonight. Will they have made signings? Still got FFP to go, mate. I don't think they can, because last time I was talking to a Newcastle fan who I know, and they're at minus 70 on their FFP thing from the 21-22 season. So they're still getting hit from 18 months ago. They're about 70 million off because they spent a bit more than what they thought in the summer, I believe. But they bent the money on Tonali, didn't they? So
Elliot's getting a bit bitey. Oh,
Newcastle are home side away. I don't know why we're talking about Newcastle so bloody much. You got to beat him who's in front of you. I thought we'd have learned this when teams that come up from the champ. Obviously not. Come on, you Spurs. Paul and Martin, I think you're judging Newcastle on recent form. Paul, all right. February will be different. They are very strong. We'll see. Listen, it's opinions, mate. I was impressed today. The future's bright with these academy players. I never get excited on academy players anymore. I just don't, because I've been there and I've done it. I've jumped on the hype train with all of them, and then none of them have come through. I think we'll get 3 in the January window. I see a forward, a mid, and a Rodri clone. I take a bit of that, Blue Art. Alan, question: if they are that shit, then why are they in the Champions League?
Simple, because they're playing in Serbia, and it's like Scotland, isn't it? So Mickey Mouse League. I know it's going to be good at 11 o'clock. In it, it's going to be good.
He went down with his shoulder. It does look precaution in a minute, but he took a right knock. Cade. The new Micker doesn't look too bad. He could have got 2 and won the penalty with that special pirouette. Nice polo, Alan.
Cheers. Thank you.
Just be happy for the youth, but don't gas them up. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm happy for them, but I'm waiting to go on to the gas situation. Mickey Mouse League. Serbia is like Scotland. What are you doing with everyone tonight? Anyway, right.
They're all jumping in now. They're taking the line and
right.
chewing
So
a bit.
Talk about why do you think Nunes wasn't that right? I need to know your issue with Nunes.
No, listen. He did well. I'll say that he did well, right? But I'm looking at the opposition as well. Okay, when he went sprinting up the field in the first 10 minutes, I went, "Fuck me, who's that?" And I couldn't believe it. But at the end of the day,
can we drop the F-bombs? It's not 9 o'clock yet.
Sorry, but I will say that he did all right. And the one thing I liked about the performance, like you just mentioned before, was the possession and control of the game for 70 minutes. And then we went stupid and started messing around, which was sloppy. But apart from that, I'm happy.
Especially what do you mean we went stupid?
Well, we started passing it back, passing it sideways, passing it back to the keeper from the halfway line, and doing stupid things like that, and being totally sloppy after 70 minutes, thinking we'd won the game. And then that's when they scored.
Right, so you wanted him to go full tilt for 90 minutes?
No, I wanted them to be professional, and they didn't. They weren't. For 70 minutes, they were.
Stop.
70 minutes, we played really well.
Right, but I need to, Alan,
after that.
But I keep saying this, you're going to concede chances against some teams, especially with the makeshift back four.
I know, but when are we going to keep a clean sheet? When are we going to keep a clean sheet? We conceded goals again.
Right, why? Why did we concede goals? Alan, I don't want to do it because I'm going to have to go in on him. But the person you're saying that was that good was at fault for the first goal because he doesn't follow his man.
I know. Well, we were sloppy.
I get what you're saying, but is anyone keeping clean sheets at the minute in the league?
Well, we've kept I think 5 clean sheets in 25 games. That is not good.
As you're reading Charlie's comment.
Yeah, well, I was going to say 4 because he mentioned it on TV the other day. So it's very, very. If we're going to win the Champions League, we've got to sort that out. I'm telling you straight.
Right, okay. I'm going to ask a question. Damn, this so hard. Would we play that 11?
No, we wouldn't. The kids wouldn't play.
So do you think you're being a bit unfair, is what I'm trying to say here?
Well, yes and no. But habits, these are bad habits we're getting. And if we're looking at our full side we played in the league, we've done it in the last few games. We've conceded goals, and I don't want them to concede goals. I want them to be solid. But, I'm pleased for the kids, because especially Hamilton, his goal was fantastic, his first one. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm pleased for the kids. They're gonna make mistakes, the kids. I know that. but I'm pleased for them because it's a big step up going into the first team.
But the point I'm making is, are we being harsh on judging that 11 when that Sergio Gomez is not going to play against Real Madrid?
Yeah, I know.
Rico Lewis is not going to play against Real Madrid.
I know.
Calvin Phillips is not going to play against Real Madrid. Kovacic is likely to not play against Real Madrid. Hamilton.
To be fair, I thought he was. I thought Kovacic was all right tonight.
No, but the point I'm making is 6 or 7 of that 11 tonight ain't playing when we get to the Champions League knockouts.
I know. But
so that's what we're not. Are you not being a bit unfair?
No, because it's habits. It's a squad game. It's not just a team game. It's a squad game, and it's habits. And if they're creating clean sheets every week in, week out, which we have done before, it creates good habits.
Okay. So you have high expectations for reserve players, which is fine.
I just think I was interested to look at them tonight, especially the kids, and I thought they did very well.
We were keeping clean sheets for fun prior to Pep starting from Chelsea onwards. We'll be back to proper back four next year. Exactly.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Well, do you not think we've stopped the basketball football the last 2 games?
Yes, but we've got to stop. We've got to get clean sheets back. We have to. If we're going to progress in the Champions League, we have to do that. We did that last year. We can do it again.
Listen, I understand we've got to keep clean sheets. I just think judging it on tonight is very unfair.
No, I'm not saying that. It's habits, though.
Mate. Why are you judging it on tonight, though?
Clean sheets are... No, but every time the ball went over the top of us, we looked in danger. Every time.
Right. But
better sides would crucify us for that.
Grealish was his usual piss poor self. Have you seen Grealish lately, Big Morgan? Scoring goals, mate, and assisting, but never mind.
Really? He did get kicked. He did get kicked off the park, to be fair.
What's this usual piss poor self? Some City fans are mad. Mad. Yeah, Calvin and Sergio probably won't even be here the next time we play Real Madrid. Exactly. Alan has got a degree in moaning and honours in depressing anyway, he's sounding like that 11 is a makeshift. How many of them played together in a game before? It was just a game to run them out, rest as well.
I'm happy. I'm happy we won with a makeshift side with our reserve team. We won. I'm happy. But like Pep said, we've got to get more solid. We have to be more solid.
I take it Alan wasn't at York away.
Okay, so, yes.
Look at the bigger picture. It's not just tonight, man. Look at our recent. That's because of the formation, though, Charlie. He went to basketball, football, and didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It wasn't about being tight at the back. It was about outscoring your opposition. That'll stop. Elliot, in that case, and Alan, surely it shows how good Nunes was. If our team was this poor, only going to be better with best midfielders in the world next to him. Just saying. Jordy says, "Away the lads! If you score more goals than the opposition, Alan, you win games."
Not in the Champions League, you don't, because you go out on two-legged.
No, you don't, because there's not away goals anymore.
I know that, but we still got to keep clean sheets.
Grealish overrated and no talent. So who would you play on the left wing then, Big Morgan?
We know what's coming now, don't we?
I'm going to wait for Big Morgan's answer, and then I'll give him the start where they're exactly the same. You're saying Grealish has no talent, but he has the same goals, and I think one less assist than Doku. So is Doku no talent? This is what I mean. I think we're just running agendas again for some weird reason. I have no problem. If you don't like Grealish, just say you don't like Grealish. That's fine. But you should support all Manchester City players for me. Our D team beat the number 1 team in Serbian league, showed a difference between skills in the leagues. But the formation is what Pep used. We play like that. Yeah, and that's what we're saying. If we don't stop it, then we won't win it, Charlie. I've said that for weeks. If we play basketball, football, you won't win the Champions League. But that's
totally
on
agree.
Pep, Charlie, not on the players.
Yeah.
Hello, nobody, Alec. Alan's just having his daily moan. Correct marking formation is different now. Hopefully, it will go back to before. Some of the players haven't played together. Hi, Alec, says Chrome. Has anyone kept clean sheets in the Champions League? I mean, do you know, funnily enough,
winners do.
Just a quick one. Just a quick one. We'll have a look at the league table. Do you know who's conceded the least amount of goals? See if you can tell me. Arsenal and Liverpool, 15 each. Do you know who the third best defence, who the third team is who conceded the least amount? Manchester City.
We were the number one until the last 4 weeks.
And my point is, Aston Villa have conceded more than us, and everyone's raving about them.
We know you are right about the Champions League, though. The knockout
No.
competition.
But what we're doing is we've hit the panic button and running agendas. Doku was at 100 million. He slows our play down. Big Morgan, we need to slow our game down because when we play basketball, football, mate, we're crap. Martin, I had to come. I've had a few health and other problems lately, but I want to say Nunes is another marriage in the making. That tells you all you need to know. Did we win tonight? I mean, Stephen, I hope you're feeling much better, mate. I am. I hope you're feeling. But did we win tonight? I'm lost. Big Morgan is clearly not a true City fan. Ain't being funny, but back every player, not just one. Well done, Elliot. Thank you. We're Manchester City FC, not Doku FC. The defence needs tightening up. We've become a bit loose, haven't we? I like to attack, but maybe we need to go back to basics. We need to stop doing the basketball football. But people, like Big Mo just said, is too slow. This is why Pep does what he does, because fans moan about the slowness, but then complain when we don't win, when we're wide open, like hell broke. You know what I mean?
Big Morgan, how many trophies did we win last year playing that way? Just saying. Just saying.
Baffles me. Yeah. Grealish was rubbish. I don't know. Come on, you mighty Blues. It's a release clause, an English play. Get it over your head. Grealish was hurt, cut you some slack. Listen, fans hate Grealish. Some fans hate Grealish, and that is fine. I'm in the camp of Elliot. I back any player who wears a Manchester City shirt. If you want to run your agendas because you have your favourites, where was you when Doku messed up against Spurs?
Yep, correct.
But we don't do that. We say Doku's a young lad, and he will improve, good going forward, needs to improve coming back. Absolutely fine. He'll improve. He's 21. He's played more minutes now than he did last season. Let lads develop and improve. Let's stop these agendas. We're Manchester City FC, not player, insert player's name here, FC. We will be different in February. The more I watch Grealish, the more I realise he's top 5 influential players in the world at the moment. If you concede 3 but score 4, what does it matter?
Paul, we'll see.
Player with Nunes, only player was prepared to move forward. The rest only sideways and backwards. Right, Nathan. All right, I'm going to ask a question. When we played Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham, Nathan, was you not begging for sideways and backwards football? Have we shown in the last 3 weeks that basketball, let's go all out attacking fast football doesn't work for us?
I'm leaving massive gaps at the back and through.
I'm honest. I need people to start getting really into this. Get in there slowly, Martin. No, good man. Hope you're well. Let's face it, lads and lasses. United won player of the month, manager of the month. Wow, how did that happen? I have no idea. It's not what the fans want. Pep is not playing this way because some fans on Twitter want it. Charlie, it's fine. You believe what you want, mate. You want to believe that? That's fine. I know Pep's trying to prove a point to fans. I was told that. So it's up to you where you want to believe. The young players showed your mate up.
What's he
Big
talking
Morgan
about
is
now?
not my mate. Is Doku your mate? Is Doku your mate? Do you know Doku? Doku doesn't give a tiny little shit about you, Big Morgan. You need to get that into your head. He doesn't care about you. I would get rid of Cobb and keep Phillips. Wow. Wish we'd have beaten Chelsea 5-4, 4-3 and 2-1. We are Man City, not Player FC. Thank you, Julia. No one will be slagging off Jack Grealish if he cost 20 million. Remember, Grealish didn't set his transfer fee. Thank you very much, GT. Big Morgan playing control football last season. How many trophies won?
Like I just said, the treble.
Are these lot City fans? They're coming across like a bunch of. I think it's just expectation. Jack Grealish, mate, is not liked by some fans. He's not liked because he doesn't give them what he wants. What people want is this fast, exciting, attacking football, and when we play it, we're not very good at it. We concede left, right, and centre. 3 against Tottenham, 4 against Chelsea, conceded against Liverpool. Come on. Doesn't work. Does not work. Martin, idea for debate show. Who was the biggest City legend, Calvin or Buster? I can't do that, mate. People wanted basketball now that we've got it, want control back. They don't. Some still want the basketball. I think United may one manager a month, play the month because they have some friends at the Premier League. You know these friends. Arsenal. With the way chat sounds, you would think we lost 4-0. Well said, Juliet. Real Madrid. I'm just throwing names in. Nunes was the worst player tonight, a player we didn't need. Disagree. I thought he was very good.
I don't know about that. He did all right today.
I thought he was very good today, Stephen. Right. The young players don't know when they'll play again. Of course, they had to show something. Jack will be playing often, unlike them. Not about going, not and going gung-ho, but move forward. All City players only know sideways and backwards, as for Ortega. But we won the treble playing like that, Nathan.
Go watch United, Nathan, if you want basketball and open football.
Alan, it's opinions. We won the treble.
Yeah, exactly.
Grealish win, treble haters don't. The future looks very good. City for the win. I mean, Mickey Hamilton, talk me through that goal, Alan.
Very, very good. It was. We played through the lines. One touch football through midfield, which was good. Nunes did assist, but the lad beat him on the outside, and what a finish! What a finish into the roof of that from a young lad on his first appearance in the first team, and a reasonably big crowd in as well. You got to bow your hat to him. Very, very good.
I mean, personally, I thought for the composure, the finish, I thought it was exquisite.
Superb. Yeah,
thought it was really, really good.
He's strong. He's strong as well for a young lad. You know.
1-0 to Dortmund. Oh, that changes things indeed.
That means United are going out.
Newcastle are going through up to now.
You go through up to now, but PSG are in trouble, aren't they now? Oh dear.
We'll see. And that's weird because PSG battered him in that first half. Doc has only been with us 5 minutes. There are 2 types of players that work down the right, but they're very different. Jack brings control and Jeremy brings our latter. Spot on, Blue Heart. And it's different keys for different locks. Stephen Dempsey, what were you watching? Phillips, over Kovacic and Nunes bad. What I was seeing, different game. That's why we love doing these shows because it is all opinions. PSG to Europa League equals Mbappe to City.
Do me a favour.
Now, I love my City. I would die supporting City, but that moving sideways and backwards drives me mad. But we won the treble with it, Nathan. We won the treble playing that way. We don't work playing basketball, football, mate.
The evidence is there, Nathan.
Did we win the treble with Sane and Sterling? That's my question. What do you want? Do you want exciting football and no trophies, or do you want the trophies and play sideways football? Because you're not going to get trophies playing open football because it doesn't suit Rodri, doesn't suit Grealish, doesn't even suit Bernardo.
Yep. Correct.
You couldn't have
Totally
Gundogan
agree.
in there. You couldn't have Gundogan playing in that basketball football. It'd be too quick for him.
Yep.
Don't want Mbappe, he only wants football. PSG are absolutely rubbish. Well, in Newcastle, they're a brilliant team and a fan base. They deserve all success. They're a very, very good team. They're a good team, yeah. I just think we could beat them over the two legs. Both Jack and Jeremy bring tactical options, and the fact that Jack can play multiple scenes, huge bonus. I've always said I'd put Jack in the middle.
No, I would as well. He's good.
Doku works better against some team. Grealish works better against us. We need them both. Spot on, Chrome. Mbappe overrated. Martin Allen is Nunes always making bad faces and playing teammates, or is he just ugly? I think he's just ugly.
I wasn't going to say anything there, but I agree with that comment.
Oh, Newcastle are back out. Told you.
PSG
Newcastle
twice.
are now in the conference later in the Europa League. Up to now. Dortmund are winning. They're not anymore, mate. I don't understand what this Everton Newcastle rivalries come from. No, they're not Super City. They're not, mate. They're out. They had to match their results, I believe, looking at it, because currently they're at one each. I'll tell you now. They're at one each. They're currently on. They're in Group F.
Is it goal difference or not?
PSG have gone to 8, and they've gone to 8 points, same as Newcastle. But PSG have a better thing, don't they? Head to head, I believe.
Yeah. PSG is still going through it at the moment.
I'm trying to look now. I don't know. Oh, no, Newcastle are still through. So PSG need to win. Okay. My error. See, I do get things wrong. PSG go out. Where is Mbappe going? Stop it. 1-1 PSG. Yeah. Come on, PSG. Get the Geordies out. No, you were wrong. No, you wrong. You never see KDB going sideways and backwards, drives forward every time. He has the balls, can't wait. But he's the only one. Right, so Nathan, you think we didn't play sideways and backwards football in the treble?
He hasn't been watching City then, has he?
Mate, I was at every game at the Etihad. They were. Because some fans were moaning about it, believe it or not. Julie spent more time, because Tottenham, for example, when you're 3-2 up in the 90th minute, we'll start playing the ball. Do you remember Haaland? He went to the corner flag and danced around with the ball for 5 minutes. Remember? Winning a corner, keeping the ball at our end. We didn't do that against Tottenham. We were going for the 4th goal. That's the difference, mate. That's what forwards and backwards and sideways football gives you. Control. Julie Nunes spent more time on the floor than he did in his feet. I disagree with you, Stephen, respectfully. No, Newcastle still go through. Right, obviously 2-0. Oscar Bob. What a goal by Oscar Bob. I'll tell you what, he used that. The way Oscar Bob used that second goal, by the way, is the way I used to teach. Is the way a lot of defenders get taught. As a striker, you use the defender. You use it. And he used that defender's body to an absolute T, and he bent it around him. And I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic finish by Oscar Bob. Alan?
And calm as well.
What did you think of that goal?
He took it well. His composure was brilliant. You know, he did use a defender, but I was impressed with his composure. Didn't snatch at it. Very, very good.
They took 4 points off. Yeah, they did, actually. They drew, didn't they? Head said his first 10 goal difference. Right. Young lads were excellent today. They were. And then obviously, obviously they got the goal.
I thought Oscar Bob struggled first half, but second half he was a lot better. Yeah, I thought
Oscar Bob did struggle first half.
Yeah, but second half he was a lot better.
Obviously, Grealish goes off. Foden comes on. Thought Foden was a bit quiet as well, but I'm not bothered about players being quiet because, perfectly honest with you, I didn't want to see Foden and Bernardo on the pitch.
No. He did that to make sure we held on to 3-2.
And I've got to say, Alan, Red Star Belgrade hit back. You're not going to like what I'm going to say, Alan, but yes, they hit back through Hwang Hee-beam, Hwang In-beam or Beyond. And I've got to be honest with you, Alan, Calvin Phillips didn't track his runner, mate.
He didn't. He won two. He won two and he let him run through. I agree. Yeah.
And that's where I think let's Calvin down.
I know, but mate, he's not played. But I know what you said. I know what you're saying, and it's partly the club's fault for bringing him to the club. They've got to share the responsibility. You know, they brought him to the club with good intentions, spent good money on him, 45 million, and didn't play him. And the club have got to take that on the chin as much as Kelvin has as well.
Okay. Mate, that's fine, Nathan. What I'm saying is, you're saying, what am I watching? I'm there, mate, watching it in the stadium. I can see the passing backwards. I can see Pep pointing to him to move backwards.
Yeah.
It's just summer. I get fans want this exciting football. I understand it. But Nathan, can you honestly tell me in the last 3 weeks that basketball football's worked? We've won our last two with controlling football. Have you not noticed the basketball football stopped? Luton, a lot more passing. Tonight, a lot more passing. And we won them both. When we were playing the open, expansive football, yes, we still conceded, but we didn't win. Should have won.
And we look vulnerable straight down the middle through our midfield. Big time.
Yeah, it's a funny one. It's a weird one. No matter what, I'll never miss it again. Brilliant. No problem with that, mate. I hope you don't. Newcastle starting to get tired. You were just telling me we were going to get slapped by them. Oh, Milan have scored.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
This has become a Newcastle United watch-along.
Oh, dear.
Right. And then, obviously, the penalty. I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to like this. Thought it was a bit of a soft penalty.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think it was a pen.
He did tug him. He did tug him on the shorts, but I thought Hamilton made a bit of a meal of it.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Can I ask your honest opinion? What did you think when Calvin stood up with the ball?
I was pleased. I thought, go on, put it in the back of the net. Because let's face it, Calvin Phillips has more Champions League goals than Rashford, Anthony, and Martial, which is true. Oh, yes. Oh.
He sat there for 20 minutes with that one.
I was. I couldn't wait to use it. That was brilliant. Well done, Calvin. No, I wish the guy well, mate. If he moves in January, I wish because he's got to get his football back so he can play in the Euros. Good luck to him.
Nathan's put Lewis runs. I thought Lewis was really good tonight, Nathan. Nathan, what is it? I'm going to ask, what is it you want?
Is he a City fan? Seriously?
Yeah, but I think it's just some City fans have a different expect. They're like you, Alan. Some want the big names.
What do you mean?
They want the big names.
I don't want the big names. I just want good players.
But it's not. It's what I mean when I say it's not FIFA. Do you remember the last time we had two top players for every position? What happened?
Some of them get upset because they're not playing.
Oh, so it was World War III?
Yeah.
Now, do you know why we're not doing it?
Yeah, I know.
Come on. Nathan Pillar, Rico's class. I thought Rico Lewis was great tonight. Fair play to Newcastle. They might have been. Listen, fair play towards Newcastle and Tottenham because they've done well with injuries. We've had a lot of injuries, not as many as Newcastle and Tottenham, but it's hit us hard because of the squad size. Tottenham had 11 players out. Newcastle had 12, 13 players out. Tells you what a mad season this is at the moment.
Yeah.
He does have quality. I do like Oscar Bob a lot. In February, Martin, Super City's traded his City shirt for the Newcastle one. It was in right in front. Listen, I can see why it was given. I just think it was a bit softy. That was all. We would have beat Chelsea and Spurs if Phillips would have played instead of Cover. We wouldn't have done, mate. We wouldn't have done. Now, it was a penalty. He was getting out without the tug. It was slide by the defender. Yeah, maybe so. Like I said, I can see why it was given. I'm just saying I think it was a bit softy. That was all. Hamilton did exactly what he should do. Go down and you get nothing otherwise. Yeah, I'm not having I'm not having a go at the lad. I'm not having a go at the lad at all. Please don't think I'm going at him, because I'm not. I've Newcastle been scored against again. All right, I thought they'd scored again. Getting Milan. Paul Hewitt's desperate. Right, I thought it was a great penalty, by the way. Alan, off your phone. You're on a live stream.
Sorry, mate. I've got the football on. That's all. I've got it on silent. It's still one each. I'm just getting it on now. I've got the Geordies on.
What did you think of the penalty? I thought it was a cracking penalty.
He took it well. Took it really well. Loved his reaction. Loved his reaction, and good on him for doing that.
And you know what? I thought it was a nice little celebration at the end with the clap and the,
Yeah.
It was thanks to the City fans, because listen, I think a lot of City fans have backed him. There's the small majority that have hated him.
Yeah, I agree totally.
So yeah, I think which one it is. The world mid-season goes responsible for all these injuries. Bob has had an incredible burst of pace from a standing start. He has. Martinez, Hamilton. Listen, I thought Hamilton was very good, and we also managed to get Soso on as well.
Yeah,
for the 5-10 minute cameo. What did you think of him in his 5 or 10 minutes?
Hard to say, really. We'll get him on the pitch was a good experience for him.
Yeah. And then obviously we conceded another goal off a corner. Poor corner, poor goal to concede, but Sergio Gomez just stood there and let him head the ball, didn't he?
Do you know? I thought as well that he tried to fake an injury after that as well. Thinking he was injured, and it was pretty poor. But he's not a fullback. He's a left winger. End of story. He's not a fullback. So, well, it's just he played his true position for the under-21s for Spain, and he's a winger. End of.
Yeah, I suppose you're probably right, and I don't think Gomez will make it at City either.
No, he should go somewhere and play left wing or left side of midfield. That's where he needs to go and play.
Yeah, and like I said, I think he'll probably go out somewhere. Maybe not January. I think maybe more summer when we bring in the more established players. Because, like I said, City are trying to. There was a scout at Old Trafford last night, apparently, watching Musiala. So apparently, this is why I said 2 weeks ago when someone said, Pep's book, apparently we're not going to buy anyone from Bayern or Barca. It's a lot of garbage.
Bollocks.
Pep doesn't give a damn about that.
I don't think it'll be this season, no, Martin. It'll be the summer. I think Bayern will keep it.
Yeah. No, it won't be. I've never said it was. January.
No way. No way will they let him go at that time of year.
Yeah, it'll be summertime.
No way. Yeah, and it will cost.
It'll definitely be summertime.
Yeah.
I know that we marked Zonley at corners, but why do we have Gomez in the middle? That was probably the strange one because he's not the tallest of lads. But I tell you what, the Red Star player had to put some effort in on that header because he was from a standing start and he didn't have to use his neck muscles to generate that power. Martin, I was expecting Alan to say something there, but he didn't. Would you take Paulinho from Fulham? Yes, I would, Anthony, but you'd have the same problem. Would he expect to play most games?
Yeah.
Unless the only way you get away with doing it, Anthony, and anyone in the chat, is if you went to a straight back four, didn't do any inverting from defence, you made John Stones a straight centre back, and you played a double pivot.
Yeah. The problem is they're bringing someone who's a good player is they want to play every week. And to me, you can only go and get someone late in the 30s on the way down just to sit on the bench and cover when needed. That's to me is the only way you can do it.
Well, all the other way is you stop the invertedness and play with a midfield and the next to Rodra.
Yeah.
Musiala's pure class. I'll be buzzing if we sign him, but I just cannot see the red cartel.
He's wonderful. I'll be honest with you, I can't see.
How long is Musiala? I don't think Musiala's got a long left in his contract.
I can't see.
He's only contracted until 2026. He's only got 2 years left.
I can't see Bayern Munich letting him go.
He's only got 2 years left.
Letting him go. Everyone would.
Can Alan not in?
I can't see it, mate.
He's only got 2 years left. He's only contracted to 2026, and apparently they are struggling in negotiations. So you get the maximum amount of money for him this summer, because next summer you're into his last 12 months. So we'll see. Reported City interest in Andre DM Fluminense and Miguel left back Girona. Yeah, Stephen just asked that. Don't know about Miguel. I don't know about Andre. I have asked, but I think it's more coming from Andre's side more than our side, if that makes sense. I know Tommy put earlier on it is coming more
just
from
a question. Just a question. Just a quick question. If Girona make the top four and make Champions League, how much do we have to sell Girona for, or percentage before we're allowed?
We'd have to drop it by about, I don't know the exact.
Do you know how much that is?
We'd have to sell, yes. We'd have to sell. I don't know what, but we'd have to sell.
Okay.
We'd have to sell. Not all of it, but we'd have to sell a good portion of it. I know I think we own 44%, something like that. We'd have to drop that quite significantly. Or change the name of who owns Girona. Because that's what Sir Jim Radcliffe did with, is it Nantes that he owns? And apparently they were saying he would have to, you just put Nantes' name or United's name in a different name, get around it that way. So I don't know. Paulinho, right. So Paulinho's right, 2028. Got it. I know Bayern have been watching Paulinho again. They were at a game. Bayern officials were at a game watching Paulinho the other day. Bayern would rather sell him to Dortmund for 50p than us for 200 million. Won't be 200 million, mate. Because apparently, it looks like Wirtz, who is also on the list, he may stay another season and go to Bayern. So I think the idea is, if Wirtz fans, I read somewhere, I don't know where it was, can't remember, that Wirtz fancies more Bayern than us. So the idea is Wirtz would go to Bayern, which frees up Musiala.
Well, that would be a nice scenario if that happened. I watched him yesterday. He looked special. We
can sell Girona shares to Pep's wife. Martin, can we sell Girona shares to David Silva? I don't know how it works. I'm not a guy like that. Nice. Martin, bring back Yankuto. I need to start watching some of these Girona games. I've not watched a lot of them, haven't I?
Phillips, mate, I've watched it. I watched a few. Mate, I watched a few. They're a good side. They're a good side.
Apparently, Tottenham are interested in Phillips as well now.
Yeah.
There is a few teams that, but I think, like I said earlier, the problem with Phillips is nobody wants to put money in.
No, they don't.
And City want money. City will loan him, but they'll want the guaranteed fee at the end.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is, because like Newcastle, I know a lot of their fans will loan him and just send him back to City in July. No, that isn't what we want.
No.
You're not in control of this. We're in control of Phillips, not yous. So, but what an investment Girona is, like with the players we've grown in the academy, we bought a club and made them a Bible. I tell you what, and Blue Art, we're looking at another 3 clubs as well to add to the CFG, another 3 clubs. Sounds like a team going out of business, that, doesn't it? If Girona wins the Spanish League and City wins Premier League, only one team will go through. No, that's what I mean, Nathan. We'd have to sell. We'd have to sell shares in Girona.
Yeah.
Wasn't impressed with Klimic and Musiala for me versus KDB's replacement and Paquetá. I'd still love a bit of Paquetá. Girona is good. They play beautiful football. They do. Oh, Newcastle are definitely out now. Newcastle are out now, mate. PSG have scored 2-1. 2-1 to PSG. It leaves them 2 points ahead now. Well, no, 8. They're 4 points ahead now. Micah Hamilton did speak to TNT afterwards, and he did say, I don't even know how to put this into words, to be honest. It's all very surreal. The game, obviously the goal, everyone has seen it. I didn't even know what to do. Guardiola put me on the right wing, something very different for me. I've not really played there. I saw it as a challenge and I took it and I enjoyed every moment. I played with Oscar last season in the under-21s, top goal scorer. I grew up with Rico from when I was literally this small, and Soso as well as that made his debut in playing in the under-21s now. The manager has given us the best opportunity in training and in the game today, playing with the best players, you always improve. And this is why I always say, do you know when we're doing days off? You know when we do days off and relax days? Some of the players who haven't played go and play with the EDS. So the EDS are always in and around the first team in some sort of capacity.
Yep.
So this is how Pep sees them. And what was a lovely moment, apparently the PSG goal's offside. So it's still 1-1, but PSG are still through at the moment. As it actually stands, though, showed a nice story. I don't know if they showed it over there, that Sam Lee's been banging on about it all night, that Micah Hamilton was a ball boy for Crystal Palace game in 2017 at home, and Pep was talking to him, and it's just amazing how it's like, whoa, how that happens.
So I Foden was the ball boy when Sergio scored that beautiful goal against QPR.
Paul Hewitt's not happy. Some people are happy, some are not. Anyway, so Manchester City have actually, and listen, this is the big thing I want to take away from tonight. We've done something that only one other team in English history has done. We've won 6 out of 6 Champions League games. Only Liverpool have done this. The great Man United under Ferguson never won 6 out of 6. We have. We broke another record tonight in the club's history. Won all of our group stage games. 18 out of 18. 100% record. That is outstanding. I'm trying to get Alan on a bit of positivity. It's not happening. Alan,
What, mate? Listen, I'm happy we got through tonight with the second string side. I'm happy they did the job, and what I was pleased about more than anything was the kids did well, and that's the positive.
Late, but any talk? And Andre, thank you for your super chat, Ed. Cheers, mate. There is a space at 11 o'clock, by the way, Ed. Late, but any talk? And Andre, told me update. Yes, the information's coming more from Andre's pushing for it more than we are. Andre's been offered to us more than we've gone to them. But at 30 million quid, it may be an option. But I've also heard that Fulham are interested in Andre.
Well, he's going to get more opportunity at Fulham than he will do ours, isn't he?
Exactly 6 out of 6, 100% record.
Good.
Martin Girona play good football. Hope they win La Liga. As long as you're all right with us selling them. Youth Team XL legend tonight. 6 out of 6 wins. I'm loving it. So we should in that group. United never did it though, Superstar. Arsenal never done it. Chelsea never done it. Haven't United gone 29 games, match unbeaten in Champions League? Yes, but they haven't won all their group games. Not all their group games. They drew. They drew some of their games. We've won. The only second team in England, apart from Liverpool, to win all 6.
Milan have just hit the post.
Pardon?
Milan have just gone straight through on goal and hit the post.
This is why Alan's not half. He's not even in this stream at the minute. Should I say? F Liverpool, F the Scousers, don't mention it mine. As Martin, exactly. I know what you're saying. Alan, do you think Nunes has a future at City? Don't ask him that.
Is a stopgap till we get Musiala.
They're not even the same player.
Don't care.
What? Musiala and Nunes are not even the same player, Alan.
It's up to him. It's up to him.
You know what it is, up to, Alan? It's up to Pep.
No, it's up to him to perform.
No.
Yes.
No. So Nunes is in charge of Pep now.
Excuse me. It was up to Phillips, wasn't it, to perform?
Alan,
and
the other point for you is have the same energy for Nunes as you do for Phillips, but you like Phillips, but you hate Nunes. And that's the problem. You have an agenda.
I think he flatters to deceive. That's what I think.
All right, then. And I think Phillips is flattered to deceive because he didn't want to be here. He's not good enough. And no.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait for 11 o'clock.
You're blaming, but you want to blame the club. The club don't make Calvin Phillips play, mate.
Mate, well, they bought him and they chose him, so you've got to take responsibility. He was good today. I admit he was good today, Nunes. But let's see him do it for a few games on the bounce, please.
Do you know what, Cade? I'm going to be straight with you. This is what it is with Alan. Phillips has got the English bias. Yes, with Alan, he does.
Oh,
Alan, I'm going to say it straight, mate. Because Calvin's English, you're giving him more support.
Nunes has got to do it against proper sides in the Premier League.
No, if Nunes was English, you'd back him. You're doing what we say others do for Doku and Grealish. You're doing it the other way around. Let's be straight, Alan. Let's be honest.
I like Grealish instead of Doku. So there you
exactly, because he's English. I couldn't care where they're from. I don't care what nationality they are or anything. I just prefer a passing style to a direct style.
I agree. But Martin, we've had private conversations about this subject, and we both agree the passing style works. And I agree with you, okay? I prefer that than this gun-ho football and concede goals.
No. I wish it was, Anthony. Alan is rooting for Newcastle. Alan's rooting for anyone but Sarah. I would love our Cis Club Girona to win La Liga just to wind up La Liga cartel. Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine Tabas? Oh, it'd be a meltdown, wouldn't it?
I don't know where we even stand with that deal, Stephen. There was talk of him coming in, but then going out to Leicester on loan. Don't think he's coming in to be a first teamer, Stephen. I think he will go out on loan, possibly. Good morning from Vietnam. Lovely to wake up to a 3-2 win. Glad the rotating squad plays did well. Let's keep this up. By the way, that's 2 wins out of 2 now. Just throwing that out there. So a lot of good in Nunes tonight. If anything, trying too hard to impress. Falters to deceive. Is that what Alan thought of Rodri's first season? Yeah. Alan wanted Pep sacked in his first season and Rodri was crap.
He was crap.
Alan, do you agree Nunes already has done more in 6 months than Phillips in 1.5 years?
No. All come on to Martin's space on Twitter at 11 o'clock tonight.
Anyway, we're going to wrap it up.
We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time.
We're going to wrap it up there. There will be a Twitter space at 11 o'clock where we'll go through it. It's a bit more of a chilled one. Yeah.
And we'll have a laugh, and we can all have our opinions.
Jesus.
What's the matter with you, Martin? We've won 3-2. We're through to the next round. You know, the kids did brilliantly, and your favourite player, Nunes, did well. There you go. Oh, dear me. Do you know what? When this is all over, he'll bring me up and slag me off and say, why should be so negative?
Ali Benabi is so getting this Pepsi in tonight.
Oh, mate. Ali Benabi was a genius. End of story.
Oh, yes, thank you. I had a lovely birthday. I am away this weekend. AC Milan are 2-1 up now.
Yep.
Super City won't be happy. Super City won't be happy. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, the draw is on Monday, actually. What times? We'll do a live stream for that. On Monday. Thank you, Julia. So the next round of Champions League, I think, is Monday. We will do a live stream. We are back tomorrow night. We're going to do a I'll show you the thumbnail actually for tomorrow night. I'll get it up for you now, so you can see what tomorrow's going to be about.
Remember the Champions League draw. We can't draw English sides.
And this will be the thumbnail for tomorrow night, just so everyone knows. This is what it is going to be about. Thursday night chat is going to be all about that. Do City need January recruits? We've got Paqueta, Paulinho, Andre, Calvin Phillips. I've not put somebody in there because I'm leaving it for now, but we'll see. But yes, that's what the show will be about tomorrow. Alan's disappeared. Don't know where he's gone. So we'll talk about that plus Crystal Palace preview. So tomorrow night, 8:30, Thursday night chat returns with a transfer bumper special about January. Plus, we'll talk everything Crystal Palace at the weekend. And don't forget, our post-match for Palace will be on Sunday night, not Saturday, because I'm away this weekend for my birthday. Alan's back. Alan will one day sort his internet out.
I just crashed.
Hey! And by the way, we can all agree and we can all disagree. It's fine as long as we don't fall out and we remain friends. Alan doesn't like Nunes. Big Morgan doesn't like Grealish. Some people don't like this player. Other players, it's fine. It's opinions. I just
Nathan.
I just like all City players.
I'll say, go and watch Newcastle, Nathan, because they play football, and they're going out because they can see goals.
Alan, stop telling fans to piss off and support somebody else. It's a good time to wrap things up. It's almost Christmas. Another one. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that. I will be there. Yes, we're back tomorrow night, 8:30, with the bumper special transfer show, plus Crystal Palace. Alan will be back. Kate, have a lovely time when we finish Christmas tomorrow. Oh, no, Alan's not here tomorrow. He's on a plane. Alan's on a plane, so he won't be here. Newcastle are out, yes. Monday at around 11, I think I heard earlier. We'll be live Monday then on that. No English sides and no one else who top their groups. Come on. Milano. Milan scored. It's 2-1. Heritage. Cheers, Martin. No problem, Big Martin. Listen, we can disagree, mate. It's all good. How much minutes is left? I have no idea. Where Newcastle now? Newcastle are going to be finishing bottom, it looks like. They're going to be out of Europe completely, I think. Yeah, they are bottom. Yeah, they are clear bottom. They will be out completely. If I'm honest with you, I think it's probably good for Newcastle because then they can focus on the domestic than that.
Yeah.
And with Alan on Nunes. Beyond belief, thank you. Ada Jordan's going to be having some pizzas tonight. Bloody hell. Watch along. There will be a Club World Cup. I will do a watch along for that. I've decided I will do a watch along, but only for the final. I'm not going to do the semi-final. I'll do the final watch.
Are you going to watch the semis? Because I'm like, I've got no interest in it.
Of course I will.
What are the teams in it? Are the Dog and Duck, the White Horse? Who else is in it?
We're going to face Il Ittihad in the final, possibly, but we've got to face something Reds from New Zealand,
and
another team that I can't remember.
I'm not watching that garbage. It's not even in the A League, for God's sake. There's one team from New Zealand in the A League, which is Wellington. You're not even in that. They're a village club. Dear me.
Oh, PSG now. PSG. It doesn't matter. That doesn't affect the Newcastle part though. PSG are now 2-1 down. Woohoo! It's getting spicy in here. It's getting spicy in the old group.
So where does that leave? AC Milan going through, and who else is going
AC
through
Milan
now?
and Borussia Dortmund.
Oh.
And it looks like Newcastle will be out altogether.
So, after a 4-0 win against PSG in the first game, there's a bit of a downturn, isn't it, from there?
Mm-hmm. And there's about 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I've just got Newcastle again. They're still trying.
Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Mbappe Europa League. No, it's not. Oh, hang on. No, it's still 0. It's still 1-1. Right, no worries. Right, we're going to end it there. Smash that thumbs up. If you are new, hit that subscribe. Share it around. I know numbers are low tonight. I kind of thought they would be because some are seeing it as a pointless game. But we'll always give you a reaction here on the Mancunian way. Always, always, always. Don't care if it's a friendly. We gave you a reaction to the Girona friendly last winter. So we'll always come back. But anyway, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow, 8:30, with Palace preview and a transfer bonanza for January.
I might see you next week. See you later.
Bye, all.
Bye-bye.